So turn off your television sets. Turn them off now. Turn them off right now. Turn them off and leave them off. Turn them off right in the middle of the sentence I'm speaking to you now. Turn them off.
Washed. I clicked the wrong intro.
I was getting ready to say, you know it's been a minute since we did this because this nigga got the wrong fucking intro.
I was like, damn, when we get a new intro, this bitch fire.
I produced.
I mean, AJ made the beat. Yeah, AJ made the beat.
I'll take my credit either way. Anyways, welcome back to Politics as Usual. It's been like 2 years since we recorded a fucking episode. Essentially, Fee is here, Ronnie is here, I'm here. Joe might be joining us at some point. Oh, there he is. Joe is here. What's good, my nigga?
I don't even know if y'all can hear me.
Yeah, we hear you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, cool. We hear you.
But yeah, we kind of went on hiatus because Fee was moving to Charlotte, and then he was posted up in my living room, and that wasn't really a good spot to record. And then life started happening. I got a social life. Ronnie, were you already moved to NC when we went on hiatus, or did that happen afterwards?
No, that probably was part of the reason we went on hiatus too.
Yeah. So I mean, Fee's back in Bama, Ronnie's in Raleigh. I'm in a house or condo. This nigga Joe, the only person who ain't had nothing real major in life happen over the last 2 years.
Stable, baby.
But how's everyone doing?
Just glad to be here. Glad this year is almost over. Glad this week is almost over. Just glad to be here.
Oh yeah, we good.
I ain't gonna lie to you. We could extend 2024 out indefinitely, considering what's about to happen in a couple weeks.
Relax.
Okay, fair.
So it's our annual album of the year show. For those of you who might be new or unfamiliar with how we do things, we each select 10 albums that we fucked with this year. We do some honorable mentions, then we list our 10 through 6 kind of without any reasoning, just to keep it short, and then our top 5 we go in depth. We actually haven't shared with one another what ours are, so I'm gonna ask when we start explaining, whoever goes first, like check and see if somebody else has what album you're talking about higher, and then we kind of tag team it as we go. So Ronnie, who you want to go first, man?
I want to go last. So
all right.
I'm always no. I'm always curious to know what Joe is listening to, because Joe is by far the most interesting nigga on earth. So Joe, you gotta kick us off.
Nah, you can't let me kick it off.
I'll start. I'll do my honorable mention. So Koundé, Dandelion, Belgian rapper, pretty dope. DJ Harrison, Shades of Yesterday. That is your favorite producer's favorite producer, like literally. Esther Francis, and Looney, self-titled.
I have not heard of any of those.
None. Not a
how
soul.
many honorable mentions we doing?
As many as you like.
Many as you like.
Yo, no limit on those.
All right, I'll go next. I got J. Cole, Might Delete Later. I know y'all niggas shocked because I really don't be fucking with him. It would have been higher, but once he apologized, you got to get off the list, dog. Because now all your raps is invalid, bro. All that I'm the best rapper, the hottest nigga. I don't want to hear that shit no more. So that nigga,
this nigga say y'all made me do this.
Like,
I did. Say y'all made me do this.
Yeah, I fuck with him until he apologized. Not a shit. You down off the list, bro. I don't got no respect for that nigga. I got Better Off Alone, A Boogie with the Hoodie. I got Better Me Than You, Big Sean, and I got Slimier 2, Young Nudie. Them was my honorables this year.
Okay.
Yeah, the only honorable I got was the one he just named was the Big Sean, and I hate Big Sean, and I really don't even really want him being an honorable because he ain't honorable. He's like pretty trash. But Big Sean, yeah, hey, you tried, but Kendrick got you again. You dropped and nobody cared.
I mean, I didn't even know the nigga dropped, but I wouldn't listen to it anyway. So
I listened to it, man, and that's all I got on it. I listened to it.
Sounds about right.
Hey, that track you got with Alchemist is fire. Other than that, like there's not a single memorable track on that album.
all right, Roddy, what's your honorables?
So Vince Staples' Dark Times didn't make my list, but because the only reason,
Really? I'm shocked.
yeah, the only reason is because this is the classic let me get out of my contract album, and it's not bad, but you could tell that he didn't put like the same energy in it that he did his previous projects. It's still a solid project, but, just not enough to make my top 10. And also, if you have known me long enough, you know how much I hate this rapper, so it's gonna come as a shock that I say this, but an album not listened to just off a whim, like no reason at all, that actually like shocked me is ASAP Ferg Daryl. He actually he actually took a different direction with his album. There's some content on his album that definitely won't be for everybody, but I listened to it. I was like, okay, I see what you're doing. It's like a very, very, very loose concept album, but it's actually a pretty good attempt. It's not strong enough to like knock off like anything off my top 10, but it was a pretty solid attempt from him, especially considering I thought he was ass in the past. So yeah.
Oh yeah, I got one more honorable mention. Amaria, Free Falling. That's some good old 90s R&B if you if you interested.
What's the name of that again?
Amaria, Amria. It's called Fallen.
Okay.
Discovered that like later into the year. All right, cool. I will we'll go through my 10 through 6. 10, I had Sinead Harnett, Boundaries. 9, Eej, When the Rain Stopped Following Me. Number 8, Sir, Heavy. Number 5, Vince, Dark Times. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was about to say number 5.
I'm reading ahead. Number 7,
okay.
Vince, Dark Times, and number 6, Kendrick, GNX.
Okay.
Hold on.
Fee, what you got?
Number 10, I got Kevin Gates, Ceremony. Number 9, I got Bossman D-Lo Curry. Number 8, I got Glorilla Glorious. Number 7, I got Starlito Imposter Syndrome. Number 6, I got Lotto Sugar Honey Iced Tea.
Okay.
Lot of ratchetness.
Roddy, why you laughing at Bossman D-Lo, bro?
Hey, nah.
No, I'm laughing at the title, man. D-Lo.
I tried to deny this nigga, but he reminds me of Jeezy when Jeezy first hit the scene. Like, I know this nigga not that great at rapping, but the nigga is fucking fire, bro. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that nigga CD is hard, man. It's a bunch of nothing.
Hey, if you give him a slow beat though, like a Glorilla album, that be gonna whoop him, man. Because he can only rap it one way.
He's like
Lay missing. Come through with the thing missing.
He's like Anthony Richardson. Like Anthony Richardson can only throw the ball one speed. This nigga can only rap at one speed.
Yeah, exactly. He only got a fastball, nothing else.
That's crazy.
Joe,
nigga like
Chapman,
nigga. He coming in, and you know he throwing 102, nigga.
That's crazy. Nah. Fee actually surprised me with Bossman D-Lo. I know my young boy. He got like shocked when I had it on in the car. He was like, "You listen to this?" I'm like, "Yeah." I ain't got him on my albums, but I do actually like him. But let's see. I only got 7. We just gonna roll with that because I don't
All
be
right.
listening to too many different people. But
All right,
I
so
got
just your 7 and 6.
yeah. Oh, just 7 and 6. All right, cool. Cole might delete later, and then Vince Dark Times.
Okay.
Yep.
So for my 10 through 6, I know we're not doing explanations, but one of these deserves like an explanation, and I guarantee no one else is gonna have this on their list. So number 10, Glorilla, Glorious. Number 9, Lucky Day, Algorithm. I'm actually mad that this didn't get like a lot more buzz because like it was a very solid album from Lucky Day. Number 8, Childish Gambino, Bando Stone in a New World. Number 7, Mac Hummy, Rich Ass Haitian. And number 6. Now AJ, remember when I told you that there would be
I'm
an
still
album
tripping
on
off
my
of
list?
Gambino making a list.
Oh yeah, that like that one was like it's like a solid like.
I tried and couldn't do it. Like I got 3
Yeah.
songs in and was like, nah, I can't do this shit.
Nah, it like he's there's one he's really rapping towards the end. Like I was like, okay,
That's probably why. Because he should have put that towards the front.
Yeah,
That is crazy.
but yeah,
the
all
first
right,
3
so-
records was ass. But all right, my bad.
All right, so let me give a little explanation. So, what was really strong this year, in my opinion, is something that I typically don't listen to, and I know people think I don't listen to this genre because, like, I don't like they think I hate fun, but no, it's because a lot of bullshit comes through in this genre, and it's not even really a genre because it's pop music. So, like I'm not gonna lie, Sabrina Carpenter Espresso was hard. Listen to me now.
Was definitely not expecting that.
Chaperone, Good Luck Babe is a good song. You know, Dua Lipa, Houdini is a good song. So my number 6 is probably the most sonically solid album on this list because front to back, like each song builds on each other. The production is great. This artist is actually a DJ. If you listen to her Boiler Room set, like she plays the like most of the album and makes sense. No, my number 6, AJ, I can't wait to see your reaction. My number 6 is Charlie XCX, Brat.
I'm gonna let him handle that.
I never heard of Charlie XCX before the Brat memes started coming around. So I don't
Really?
even
Mm.
I guarantee you have. You heard that I Don't Care song.
Mm-hmm.
like I don't care. I love it. I don't care.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I never.
I mean,
listen to you.
there's a pop.
Look.
My number 9 is a pop project, so I can't.
Look,
I
so
can't
so
say too much.
so quick. So the album starts off with like a song called 360, and it starts a certain way. It ends with 365. And by the way, at 365, I'm gonna need a Pusha T verse because she's dropping like, hey, call this number if you need the coke, man. We in the bathroom doing coke. Like it's hard, man. Like if you like, even if you don't mess with the rest of the album, if you put on 365, put on your best headphones and just let it like and it like the beat like literally like punches you in the face when you listen to it. So like I said, sonically from top to bottom, that is like, and you know I love sequencing too. The sequencing on the album is really good. Like that's one that like I said, from top to bottom, like you might not like the content or the singing or whatever, but just as a body of work, like I rank it that high solely off that.
I mean, sequencing is a lost art. I saw the fucking deluxe of that album yesterday while I was going through a vinyl bin that be at a bar that I go to, and
Yeah.
also found a fucking Doechii vinyl in there, and that shit's been sold out every fucking where. And the fucking Black Star album that's not even on streaming. They have the vinyl for that. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'm shocked about that. I don't think you have to worry about anybody else having that on their list.
No, I knew no one else would. No.
Speaking of albums no one else would have on their list, my number 5 is Be My Fiasco, Pretty Little Love. I mean, Be My Fiasco is dope. She signed a Foreign Exchange, which is Fonte's label. It's 8 tracks. Pretty got that kind of 2000s R&B feel to it. It's moving, it's grooving. She's a dope singer. I mean, it's a quick listen. Ain't really much to say about it. If you fucks with R&B, give it a listen.
So she has to change her name. Like, Be My Fiasco to me is what Smino is to you. She has to change her name, man.
That ain't never happening, dog.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that name trash. That name type trash.
It's a bad name, and I know she's talented. We saw her at the little
she was at she was at the Little Brother.
I know she's talented, but like I can't get past the name, man.
Fine too. Oh my god.
Yeah,
I was this close to meeting her, and then some dude just would not leave her side, so I could like walk up and be like, "Yo, I'm a big fan." I blame me though, because I probably would have been trying to get as much conversation in as possible. But I mean, I hear Fiasco, I'm always going to jump to Lupe. So I think that's probably not the best idea to have in, but she dope. Yeah. I can't deny that. She dope.
She got changed her name.
That's crazy.
Who's your number 5?
Number 5, and this is gonna be a surprise because I really hated this nigga, and I know why I hate this nigga. But since that nigga got released from that YSL shit, this nigga been on fire, man. My number 5 is Gunna 101, bro.
Okay.
The nigga been on fire.
I'm not mad at that.
His album is solid, bro. Like front to back. It's a good project, bro. This nigga, like what everybody thought Lil Baby was supposed to be doing after the pandemic, Gunna is doing that shit, bro, which is crazy because Lil Baby in the mainstream eyes just fell off, and this nigga Gunna is ascending.
Look, the only thing I hate more than Gunna is how Gunna dresses, and you already know that, like. What I said about him in the past, but like for some reason, since he got entangled from like Lil Baby, like his music has been like a lot more tolerable. Like his projects are like I could tell that he's like a kind of sort of experimenting with like new sounds and stuff. So I mean I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it. Nigga still can't dress though. So.
That's a wild stray.
I mean,
Ronnie been hating on that nigga dressing as long as Politics as Usual has existed.
Yes.
Like back to the barbershop days. I'm pretty sure Ronnie was hating on that nigga on one of them episodes.
Come on, man.
I'm almost positive. Joe, who's your number 5?
My 5 is Future, We Still Don't Trust You. Second one. I hope that's the second. I'm pretty sure that's the second one.
Yeah, I think that's the second.
Oh, that's another one of my honorable mentions because I think I just
that's the
mistakenly one. Yeah. So yeah, that's another one of my honorable mentions. Okay.
Yeah, I like that. Anytime you through like adversity, you can get cold to still like get on something and go crazy. I'm always gonna be for. Then you got The Weeknd still pumping up beef. Throughout.
You just enjoying the negativity, nigga.
I mean, this is like my only negativity like album throughout the year. To be honest with you, I mean, I really try not to feed too much negativity because it's draining. But I kind of thrive off negativity when it comes to this one. I like that one.
Respect it.
Yeah, he opens up with like a little like. They opened up with almost like a little. I was like, y'all niggas Daft Punk now? Y'all been Daft Punk the whole time? But hey, that's all jamming though. Like no, I really like it. I just forgot to mention that one too. So yeah. All right, so my number 5 is another one that y'all don't have on your list. This was a band that I previously hated because as far as rock bands go, they were like the J. Cole of rock bands because around 2010, 11, 12, like white boys would be like, oh, you don't like this man? Well, you just don't get it. I'm like, no, I get fucking literary references. I just don't think they were that good. But the lead singer of the band, about it was like around pandemic times, he released a solo album under the band's name, and I checked that out. I really liked it. And this is the first time the band like got back together to release an album, and I really liked it. It has like a lot of influences of like like 80s like hip hop. It has some jazz influences. It has like it's a pretty good album in comparison to what they used to do. It's Vampire Weekend, Only God Was Above Us. It's a really good album front to back. Like it has like the second track, Classical. It's like an upbeat sound, but like it's the production on it is like really muddy, and it's like a weird juxtaposition. Mary Boone is a good song. The last song is really good. So yeah, I like this album all the way through. Vampire Weekend, Only God Was Above Us.
I've heard of them niggas, but I never heard none of their music.
Like I said, the J. Cole rock bands. You don't get it. You don't get Vampire Weekend.
I'm glad I haven't run into any rock fans like that because I would just be staring at them.
Yeah. Yeah, they were like because they're also like Columbia grads, so like the white boys who think they smarter than they are because they read, James Joyce or whatever. Like, yeah, that's like that type of pretentiousness. Yeah.
Yeah, don't need to be around any of those people because I would turn into an asshole and start asking them what a power chord is and tell me what key the song's in, how you jump across circle of fifths. I'll just go like music theory nerd on you if you start trying to tell me I don't understand some shit about some fucking music. My number 4 is, I doubt anyone would have this one here, but Orion's Son, Orion. Just got hip to her this year. One of my homies was like, she didn't pop off because she came out around the same time SZA blew up, and they have like a similar kind of thing. And they don't, but I mean, I don't really listen to that much SZA, so but anyways, dope listen. Twilight Zone, Nights Like This, These Days, Mary Jane. She's kind of like Girl Gallant. Yeah, I know Joe don't fuck with that nigga, but she's kind of like Girl Gallant. You're gonna hate me a lot later in this episode, Joe. But yeah, nah, super dope. Very ethereal type production, very alt R&B stuff. If you're into that kind of stuff, take a listen. Also, it sounds phenomenal on vinyl. Fee, who you got for number 4?
Number 4, I got 42 Doug, Forever Us, Never Them. Back in my ignorant bag. This is everything you want out of a Detroit rapper. The nigga is talking shit, getting money, spending with the guys, all the shit I need to hear when I'm going to work before I'm going to go save lives. Just pure ignorant. But nah, he like I like 42's voice. I like the melodic shit he does. He actually can rap a decent little bit. He getting a little bit better on the microphone. So I don't know. It's just some more ignorant nigga shit I like to listen to. But it's actually a good CD.
I will never forget when my homeboy Skyler met you for the first time, and he was like, oh, you a hood rat.
Oh yeah, that was
when we did the album of the year show at the barbershop. Yeah. It's like, oh, you a hood rat.
Shouts to Scott.
I think I said Kevin Gates, like Luca Brasi 2 or 3, whichever one was out at the time. He just looked at me like, oh nigga, like, oh yes, bro, I live for the hood shit, bro.
I forgot I have a whole new group of friends now who aren't used to me doing politics as usual. So I posted a link on my Instagram, and someone was like, "Excuse me, you're a whole streamer?" I wear many hats. Joe, who you got for number 4?
Man, tell them niggas come on in here.
Exactly. No, I got one of your honorable mentions, and I usually like screw her name up, but the Sinead Harnett.
Oh, Sinead Harnett. Yeah, she was my number 10.
Go. Yeah. Now y'all probably might hate me, but yeah, this is like more my vibe throughout the rest of the year. Like it's.
Oh no, she's fire. She's so.
Oh yeah, I know. But it's like her, like just vibes, real easy going. Like I don't.
She has a very like pleasing voice. Like it's easy on the ears. Like you don't get tired of like listening to her sing because she's not like belting out a ton of shit and she's not like super whispery either. Like she finds a good way to like just kind of use her voice correctly.
She can sing.
Yes, yes, that is ultimately the point. She knows how to sing. She's one of the people who knows how to actually sing.
Yeah, and so it's much. Trust me, over here is much appreciated.
Yeah, nah, she because she dropped the EP like early in the year, and which kind of let me know that she was coming back. It was the Burn EP, which is like 4 tracks, and then came back with 16, and normally it's 44 minutes though, because that I know Ronnie's gonna have an album on here. I'm gonna rant about the length of No Diddy here in a little bit. I'm sure
you got time restraints.
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm not listening to. Normally, if I see anything past 12 tracks, I'm not listening to it.
Oh, you gonna hate? I think I know you're gonna hate one of them. You're gonna hate like my top 2. Yeah, you gonna hate.
You and Ronnie might have that same one, but I said it when it came out. But we'll get to that later. Ronnie, what's your number 4?
So let me have a conversation with y'all about what makes the difference between a fan and a stan. Like fans call their favorite artists out, like even when they're on some bullshit. Because I remember we were here like a year or 2 ago, and my favorite rapper dropped the most like just terrible album that like not even like by his standards, it was just a bad album all around, and I called him out for it, and I thought he was gone for good. But a rapper from our northern border revived him, and now he's rapping again. He is rapping like better than he ever has before. My number 4 is Kendrick Lamar, GNX. He like I really like that
oh yeah, you talking
this
about
album,
Mr. Morale and the Mid-Steppers.
Yeah. Like,
shit.
Like my thing with that album, like it highlighted like what I say is like a valid criticism of him. Like he's very like self-indulgent and even like almost takes himself too seriously. This album is like the
Nope, we lost Ronnie.
at all. Ride to
we lost you for a second.
Lost you for a second.
Okay, I'm back. Okay, yeah. I was about to say this album, Ride to, he's not taking himself seriously. And he's really rapping at a very high level again. The Heart Part 6, like first time I heard that, I was like, welcome back, man. I'm so glad that he woke
Man in the Garden too.
Man, I love
that with that one mic sample.
Yes, I love Man in the Garden and how it ends. Like, in my opinion, and like we're not gonna go there because like I know there might be varying opinions, even though in my opinion this is the most emphatic win of a rap battle in history, and this album is like the victory lap of that. So like,
oh yeah, once that nigga sued, it was over.
Yeah. So
then
in my opinion, this album,
I'm not mad at Kendrick, I'm mad at Universal.
Yeah.
I ain't got no issue with
I'm not mad. Don't put it in the newspapers that I was mad. But no, this, in my opinion, this album is like
it's damn perfected. It's the perfected version of Damn.
Exactly.
Honestly.
Exactly. It was like an emphatic statement that like, hey, I could do this too if you want me to. So, but yeah,
Joe, what was you gonna say? Joe, what was you gonna say?
Nah, it's not bad. It's just also not for me. I'm not from the West Coast. Like
that's cool. That's
to me, it's very culture or coast centric. Like that, I don't think that album is made for everybody else. I think that is purposely for the West Coast. He did it on purpose, and it's fine. I'm not mad at him doing it. But I don't think it's damn perfected. Damn was perfect. Like I don't think you can make that better. Me personally. But not that bad. That's fine. Hey, I did the same thing.
This corner versus this corner.
I like Damn. I'm sorry, but like,
well, no. What I will say about the album is, like, for people who don't like it and don't digest it, like, bro, you're not smarter or you're not more intelligent because you like the album. Like I'm probably smarter than a lot of people, and I listen to the most dumb nigga music. Like I listen to hood shit. I don't listen to all that
Well, I mean, it ain't really nothing
smart
deep
shit.
about
Yeah, I
Like
was
I'm
about to
not
say this
listening to no
album ain't even the
fucking
album to do that with.
Yeah,
Though.
this ain't nothing deep about this album.
that's what people, if people will assume that you're not sophisticated enough or you don't understand. Like nigga, he's in my opinion very straightforward with what the fuck he's talking about. Like it ain't no
This
hidden
nigga-
messages. He ain't going that fucking
Yeah.
deep. It's just not for me, bro.
This nigga is asking if you ever flipped your unemployment. Like there's no hidden message in this one.
My
And that's-
favorite
and that's
line
actually-
on this is when that nigga said, I can't remember who it was, but he's like, I cut my granny off if she don't see it how I see it.
No, he said that. Yeah.
Like this.
Hey,
this-
hey,
I
hey,
fuck
hey,
with that.
hold
That
on.
was fire.
Let me say this too, man. Like this nigga, I think his name Ash. I don't know how to say his name, but it's like AZ Chike. Like he has two of the funniest lines on this album. Like he says, he said he hit the ground. We praise the Lord and started stumping feet. He was like, I called my op on FaceTime. We really in the streets.
I will say what I appreciate about this album is the fact that it's so West Coast. Like this was really him, like just doing a victory lap for the West Coast to be like, nah, nigga, we back. He doing posse cuts with niggas we never heard of, and the beat slapping. Like I don't know who these niggas are. Like he got random niggas on tracks like Dodger Blue. Like who are these niggas? Where did you find these niggas?
Hey, can't
Dodger
none
Blue
of them
needs to be
niggas rap,
longer.
but yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, Dodger Blue do need to be long. But yeah, can't none
That's
of them
my
niggas
only
rap.
complaint.
But the production heat. So oh yeah, Chuck, the other one said we not sorry for your loss.
We are not sorry for your loss.
It was just some funny ass lines on this from them random ass niggas, man.
I heard what happened
Put
to
your
you, man.
hands
We are
down
not sorry
energy
for your
right
loss.
there.
Somebody said that album was essentially just Kendrick just flinching at Drake like every time he walked past him, just
I mean, essentially, yeah.
like, what you gonna do, nigga?
Like and at Cole too, but
Well,
yeah,
yeah.
like
I mean,
yeah,
Cole,
but yeah,
Cole already flinched. We
but yeah, it's but yeah, I like this album because like it's really. I appreciate how regional it is, even though like your mileage might vary on that because there are some people who don't like New York rap or Southern rap, but I really hope that we return to like more regional sounds too. Like even if I don't necessarily like it, like let's not try to sound like each other. Let's not try to borrow each other's lingo. Like let's return to like regionality.
I don't need
I think
New York rapping like niggas in Atlanta. I don't need niggas in Atlanta
Nah,
rapping like
nah.
niggas in New York. I don't need niggas in Memphis rapping like niggas in Atlanta. Like certain shit just need to. I seen some motherfuckers in Korea juking the other day, and I'm like, God damn it, is nothing sacred.
no.
You motherfuckers do not need to be juking. That is
Oh.
y'all ain't nothing in y'all life that requires juking over there. Y'all need to chill the fuck out. This is not y'all
Hey,
culture.
yo, on a side note, another good West Coast album, that Dr. Dre and Snoop is fire. I listened to
I
it.
forgot
It came
about
out too late in the year.
I
But
forgot
that
about it.
Missionary, that shit is fucking fire. I will not lie, bro. That shit is heat.
Okay.
Bro.
I have to add that to my list.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check it out. I ain't heard it, but I've heard good things.
Yeah, I saw somebody tweet about skeet about it on Blue Sky. That's what the CEO
I
said.
can't, man.
CEO
You can't
said,
say Sky about
I
it.
need
or something,
proper
bro.
verb
Like,
form for this. Like I can't.
I don't
call
know
it
why
a
we didn't just still tweet. Butterflies. Twittering is something butterflies
Yeah.
do. That's kind of ironic in the.
when niggas can't say Sky about it. Like Sky about it is probably like Blue Sky. Sky about it. Blue about it. Like Skeet about it. Like nah, bro.
blue
Nah.
about it kind of goes with skeet about it. So
I'd rather say blue about it than yeah, nah.
my number 3 is the first Nepo baby I think that we have ever talked about on the show musically.
I know it, and I forgot to mention her too. I know what you're about to say.
It is Willow and Pathogen.
Yes.
Um,
Yes.
one of the more, I will be honest with you, Willow and Jaden's music are things that I will see them and never click on them. But there's this YouTuber named David Bennett who does a lot of piano stuff. I watch him like pretty regularly. And he talked about the lead single from this project, and it was in 7/4 time, which for those of you who don't know, typical music, most music we listen to is in 4/4 time. Like if you count to it, it'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 quarter notes. The 4 at the top stands for how many quarter notes, which is the bottom denomination. Anyway, or 7. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if you listen to it's Symptom of Life, and I listened to it and you can barely tell. Like once you notice it, it's there. But Willow really did kind of a jazz rock thing on this album. Like her vocals are very jazz inspired. The time signatures, the harmonies are very jazz inspired, but it's also like got a really good like rock element to it. I was very impressed with this. All of the time she's been putting into whatever the fuck else she's been doing musically has led to this. And I gotta say, she impressed me. You would not have found me with kind things to say about the Smith children in their musical endeavors prior to this, even though Jaden can rap, but that nigga's still weird. But yeah, this if you interested in some jazzy rock type shit, check it out.
Okay.
False Self.
Actually,
just listen to False Self.
I actually love the album. I actually just simply forgot to put it on my list, but like it's a really, really great album. It kind of like in addition to like the jazz like influences, it also has like some 70s like funk elements to it as well. Like it's a very impressive album. So yeah, I definitely recommend that.
It's Black American music personified, honestly. Like it is taking all of the Black American music styles from like the 60s to the 80s and just that were like dominant during that time and like mashing them together. So yeah, I really enjoy. Quiet as Kept, a little bit NERD ish on some of those parts, because NERD played a lot with funk and rock, particularly on Fly or Die and In Search Of. So yeah, if you interested in some off the beaten path shit, check it out. B, who you got for number 3?
Number 3, I got Doechii, Alligator Bites Never Heal. I found this album on accident. We're just riding around, and most of the female rap, I ain't gonna lie, my girl was playing that shit, and I would just hear it, and I was like, damn, these bitches kind of spitting. Like, who is this? And then I looked at it, and we went through the whole album. I was like, damn, this whole hard. Like, and I like Glorilla. Like, Glorilla probably my favorite female artist out right now, so I listen to her like organically. But Latto's album and this Doechii album, I was listening to it because she was driving and was listening to it. And I'm like, damn, these hoes is kind of spitting. Hold on, I'm gonna have to go listen to this myself. So I listened to the Doechii, and I went and looked at her freestyling and shit, and she just hard as hell, man. And she probably had the best female project this year. It would have been number 1 for me, but like my number 1, the impact is just too high. Like, so I couldn't replace her. And then my number 2 album is like a fire ass R&B album, so she couldn't top that. But number 3, she's solid. She got the best female rap album this year to me.
So let me actually jump in line next, because this is my number 3 as well.
Okay.
So I was familiar with Doechii from a few like years ago, because she was featured on that Isaiah Rashad track. I was like, okay, this chick is cool. And then I heard on the Smino track, this album, which by the way, let me add some context. So she was pretty frustrated with how her career was going. So she called Top Dog and she was like, I am releasing the album on this date. That date that she gave Top Dog was 30 days from that call. So she completed this album in 30 days, like without a single song like completed. And in my opinion, like when I've listened to like artists in the past, and I was just like, okay, they got that it thing, like And you know, when I've listened to Kendrick, and even though I feel differently about him now when I've listened to J. Cole, and you know, even though I feel differently about him now when I listen to Drake, like, you know, they have that that separates them from everybody else. I feel the same way about Doechii. Talented rapper, talented singer. And Fee, I'm gonna take a step further. Like, out of like the new crop of rappers, like nobody's rapping as well as her right now. Like, nobody is rapping like she's rapping on Nissan Altima right now. Like, no one is rapping like that. That first verse on Nissan Altima is so crazy. And if you go look at her performances, she's rapping the same way too. But what I really love the most about her is like, she's only like 24, 25 years old, but she's like very, very like entrenched in like hip hop culture. Like, even though I don't like the song, like Denial is a River, she said like, yeah, this song is influenced by Slick Rick. Like, she said like, I come up from battle rap, and you hear that in like my rhymes. And like, I just think she's like the next big thing. And I was so impressed by like her various styles, even the stuff that is on here that doesn't work. Like, I still like it. And yeah, I'm like just so impressed by her. And I haven't been this impressed by a rapper in a very long time.
Yeah. You know why I ain't really get this album multiple listens? Because it's 19 fucking tracks of rap. and at this big
but it's only,
Yeah.
I think it's only like 45 minutes though.
it is, but that's just
It's only like
daunting to look
45
at.
minutes, so the songs is real short.
Oh no, they are.
Oh,
They,
no,
we
just-
we
just
we,
put it
we
on.
had it
Just
on.
put it on and let it ride.
We had it on last night on vinyl at the bar, because the bar will let you play a vinyl from either their selection or if you buy one. So I mean,
Yeah, like Prophet, where she's like really spinning on like Prophet, and that song is like a minute and 35 seconds.
yeah, but it's still when I see 19 tracks on the Hip Hop Project, I can't do it.
Fair enough.
I can't do it. As soon as I see it, I'm like, nah, not gonna be able to do it. Not repeatedly. I'll give it a spin through once, but after that, I'm only going back for like the couple tracks that caught my ear. I can't do that no more.
That's fair.
Joe, who's your number 3?
All right, my number 3 is Sir Heavy. So I found my one. Yeah, I found my one off of just continuously listening to Sir pretty much all year. Still kind of mad his show got canceled out in Canada. It's not like I was gonna go, but still, like, hey, bro, stop doing nut shit.
Yeah, OVO.
Hey, yeah, whatever. Nah, man. Again, I'm just like, I like positive music, regardless if a lot of his topics aren't necessarily positive. It's positive vibe music. He puts me in a good mood. So like, and then when you hear my one, it'll make more sense. But yeah, nah, man. A lot of his stuff, I just put it on and I just let it run. Like, I literally just let it run. It's like background noise, but I'm not cutting it off.
Yeah, that was my number like 8, I think. But yeah, it came out at the top of the year, and when I heard it, I was like, yeah, this is some of his best work. Like,
I just forgot to listen to it, and I mess with Sir. I just for some reason I just forgot to listen to this.
yeah, it's like he definitely, like, this feels like some of his more like soulful work.
Mhm.
Like it definitely feels like he went through something, or maybe just had a lot going on, and it really comes out like both in his voice and in like the mainly his voice. But yeah, his growth has been like something dope to track. And I mean, that whole family's musical. His brother D Smoke is one of the best rappers out, and that motherfucker can play the shit out of a piano. Tiffany Gauch, I think is how you pronounce that, one of his cousins. She's also a dope singer. So yeah, they are that's a talented ass family right there, just between D Smoke and Sir. Like, that's up there with like Thundercat and his brothers. Like, one of the little brother was like the former keyboard player for the internet, and then the older brother is like a world-renowned drummer or some shit. Like, yeah, it's that's a talented ass family. But yeah, Sir, him dropping that so early in the year, I think made people forget about it. But it's if you have not listened to it, it is a solid ass R&B album for real.
Yeah, you know he starring in Dolce Little Film or whatever it is they got coming out.
Yeah.
Throwing niggas out of the window in the fucking preview. Shouts to Joe Hove, already got that saved as a meme. For my number 2, I got.
Yes, you do, Blair. Yes, you do.
What up, Blair? Number 2, I got No Worries, Why Lord. The fucking modern day blues album. That motherfucker Pat going through it, dog.
Bruh.
He going through it.
Bruh.
Told me that you needed peace. Then spent the week in Greece. Phoned off you was getting your cheeks beat. Bitch.
Nah, bro.
CIA couldn't get me to put that on the album.
This is a real blues album through and through, man. He
like
going
that,
through.
He is in pain. Like he
Come
is
on,
in pain
man.
all over this motherfucker, man. Like, and I mean, I get it. If I was out doing dirt and then I tried to turn it around before my chick left me, and she is spending a week in Greece getting her cheeks beat with the phone off, yeah, I'll probably write some shit like that too. The emphasis, if you haven't heard it, that which track is that? Ronnie, y'all had a track list up, but the way he says "bitch" is just so hilarious. Like he put emphasis behind it. Phone off, you was getting your cheeks beat, bitch.
Yeah, that's keeper money. The money won't keep.
Yes. Yeah, that nigga. Yeah, he was fucking cooking. Him and Knowledge did the damn thing. Like I enjoyed this one far more than I did. Yes, Lord.
Yeah, and if I had to talk about one of my favorite songs of the year is From Here featuring October London and Snoop Dogg. Like because if you listen to that, man, that is like. And I I grew up on like fish fries with like Sir Charles Jones, and my pops like really is in the shout out to Car shout out to the Car. What's up? But my pops like grew up on blues, and From Here sounds like a legit blues song, like just that second verse, man, is like you could feel it, like you could feel him what he's going through on that. So yeah, this is a really good album, man. Pac, man. I see Pac on with the turkey. He got the hairline. He out these streets again. So yeah, you could tell that he's going through.
She was her phone off. She was getting her cheeks beat. That calls for drastic measures. It's like, nah, fuck this. I'm going to get my hairline back.
Hey, bro, just hold the L. It's okay.
This nigga even found Earl Sweatshirt for a feature.
Yeah.
Is that nigga mama
we got
still?
Something Earl Sweatshirt.
Is that nigga mama still preventing him from rapping?
Oh no.
Wait, Pac bag Mariah Carey?
Wait, when?
Oh shit! Hey, shouts to that nigga if he did that.
All right then.
Oh, Anderson .Paak.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just photographed them like holding hands, leaving out a summer event like earlier this week.
Starting off the year with your chicken grease, phone off, getting her cheeks beat, and ending it with Mariah Carey. That's especially after she done got all this extra money from All I Want for Christmas streaming. Nigga, that's a power move. She probably get what? How much money y'all think she get off of streaming off that song every year?
Like an inconceivable.
She make $3 million every year.
I was gonna say
they said she make $3 million off of that every year.
I was gonna say like 5. So yeah, he got her. She just got a fresh $3 million. Nick Cannon been out here wilding.
Yeah, and Pac. That's probably how Pac paid for the hairline. He probably,
he ain't seen none of Mariah money, bro.
I mean, shit, because I know that Silk Sonic album made him a boatload of fucking money. So he probably. Oh yeah. That nigga, the Atlantic just rolled Bruno Mars out a hit of a coke induced binge whenever they need to print some money off. They go pull that nigga out the casino.
Hey, not to get too far off topic, but they said that he cannot leave that casino. Like
I heard
he has
that.
to perform like he has to perform like every night because his bill is so much debt with them that he just performs like on the bed. Like they shake him out of bed like a scared straight kid.
Hey,
So
performing on
that's
demand is crazy.
do this bump and get that ass on
Like
stage
this
and sing
nigga,
grenade.
like he in basic training, come in flipping the lights on and lifting the mattress up. Get your ass up, come on and perform, nigga. You got 5
Oh,
minutes
that
to get ready.
nigga jukebox, bro. That's crazy.
Telling that nigga to do gorilla and grenade and all that.
Like,
all
hey,
them
we got-
songs you probably hate.
Like, hey, nigga, we got some high priority clients that want to see you perform, nigga. Get down here, shake a leg, nigga.
Dakari said Bruno Mars called it a favor from Pac to form Silk Sonic and pay off that gambling debt. He's a real life rich slave.
That's crazy.
Shouts to Bruno, man.
Hey, LeBron wants you down here at the casino tonight, nigga. Come on, we need you down here.
Come on.
Man, blink twice if you need some help. That's crazy.
That nigga probably so high he can't blink. I highly doubt that nigga Bruno can blink right now. Nigga
Hey,
probably running
Joe-
Who
through
was
Joe-
that?
knows
Rex
where
said
you
nigga
at
just
half the time.
standing there not blinking.
I'm standing there not blinking. Hey, shout out to Rex.
That's that nigga
Oh.
Bruno.
Fee, what's your number 2?
My number 2 is Mutt by Leon Thomas. I found this album on I heard the song Mutt on TikTok, and it was some white dude rapping on the instrumental. So I went to go find the original song, and I heard it. I said, man, this nigga just like me. Nah. So I went to go check out the album, and it's fire. It's my type of R&B. Ain't no skips
Have you heard the first project?
on it. Like front to back. My favorite song. Nah, I'm gonna go back and check them out. But
That's even more you.
like I like
That's
Safe
Japan
Place.
Fee.
I'll go back and check it out. But like my favorite song is Safe Place, Vibes Don't Lie. He got a Wale feature on there that's not bad. And Mud, of course. Like it's a solid album. Like
Now, where the hell he find Wale? in
9.5 out
2024?
of 10.
Hey man, hey, don't do
I
that.
had no
to Wale,
idea.
bro. Come
No,
on,
look,
bro.
Hey, but
look.
Wale,
I'm just
Wale,
saying.
his verse was fire though.
Nigga was somewhere
Where he
complaining.
where he
heard that
find
nigga
Falarin
complaining.
at?
Man, Falorin been giving y'all little freestyles, bro. Listen to the statement, bro. He been giving you little stuff
Is
all
his
year.
statement complaining about people not liking him again?
Come on, man.
Because he dark skinned.
I don't want to hear Wale complain. I don't want to hear Big Crit rap about speakers. I don't want to hear J. Cole rapping about
Hey,
speaking
man,
loans or
come
losing
on,
his
man.
virginity.
All right,
Those are
man.
just
Hey, no,
Alright, man.
whoa. Nah. Big Crit gonna rap about speakers,
Facts.
man. Fuck what you talking about.
hey. So and honest to God, Roddy saw this happen at the little brother thing last year. This nigga Big Crit was like right here, and I looked. And I looked again, and I looked at Rodney. I was like, "Is that Big Crit?" 'Cause I knew what that nigga looked like.
Yeah, like he looks like Big Crit. Yeah, he
didn't look like
he
Big
would
Crit
be
to me. But yeah,
Yeah. He looks like he would be Big Crit. Yeah.
Nigga was standing right next to me for like 2 songs during the little brother set. He was cool as shit. He talked to some nigga for like an hour.
No, Big Crit cool as hell. I remember I went to a concert in Mobile. Like while he was performing, he jumped in the crowd to break up a fight. He like, "Hey, shawty, we here to have a good time. Stop the fight, shawty." And then the dudes like just shook hands. That was like, "Hey, my bad, bro." And he got back on stage and started performing again. Like that was the most amazing thing I've ever seen in my
All
life.
right,
That's
all
like,
right. I'll remove him from the list of niggas.
That's like you right, Crit. We are here to have a good time.
That's kind of fire. That's kind of fire.
And once again, I was so you already know somebody had the tool on them. So
Yeah. Joe, what's your number 2?
All right. My number 2 is Blast. I'll always come find you.
okay.
I am late to the Blast train. I got on, or I was introduced to him probably like a year and a half ago, and then ever since then, like whatever he puts out, I'm just going to listen to it. Usually, I don't even know like how or what to classify like his like music, because I don't want to say it's like island stuff, because he like rap and sing too, but it's not like R&B ish. But whatever y'all classify him as, it's the vibe is always good. It's upbeat. He got some ratchet stuff on there from time to time that I that I like. But you're not gonna like this one, AJ, especially the deluxe, because it's like 5 discs. So yeah, I usually just put it on and let it run. Now I will give you highlights from each respective disc. There we go. Paper Route from disc 1, too many Friday nights, RIP Fat Man Scoop. Rewind to the Moon. Even if you just listen to those, you good. But yeah, you not gonna like it, AJ, because it's long. You just let it run. His songs are short, but
it's 25. So the deluxe that they have on iTunes is 25 songs. Oh no, that's just that's not the
dog. It's like 5 discs, dog.
Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Man, this shit like 25. Nope. Not gonna be able to do it.
Nah,
I ain't listening to nobody for that.
Put it on and let it run. I'm telling you.
You know, Blast is dope for real.
No, he dope.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
He was on one of my favorite songs. He's whatever year Aaron Ray's Hello Poison came out. That Bad Idea is my shit. It's one of my favorite Dirty Mac songs. And then came on that joint, slid on it. The joint was hard. So I ain't gonna hate on nigga. I ain't listening to that much of that nigga.
just put it on and let it run. It's good.
25 tracks is egregious. It's egregious.
Whatever. Dirty Mac is dead, by the way.
It's not. As you can see right here, it's not at all dead. As long as these lungs take breath, it will maintain its life. God damn it. Ronnie, who's your number 2?
I forgot. I mean,
was it Pac?
I just got. Yeah, it was Pac. It was Wild Lord. In normal years it would be number 1, but there is an album like I'm not gonna. I'll save my number 1, but yeah, this Wild Lord is number 1 like worthy.
Yes, sir.
Get your mans.
It's number 1 worthy, man. But yeah, it's a really good album.
Okay. For number 1, this shouldn't be a surprise. It's my favorite artist. Probably ever. Gallant Zinc. He really Gallant's been toying with that alt bag, the super alt bag, for a really long time. And this album, he finally just said fuck it and did it. And it took a minute. At first, when he was releasing the singles, I was like, I don't like Cold Star. I don't really fuck with Cold Star that much on its own. In the context of the album, I fucks with it. But Siberia, one of my favorite tracks. Kevlar, also another one of my favorite tracks. Like, Gallant is just a good songwriter. Like, and I know Joe don't like the nigga. But to be fair, we did tell you to not go listen to that nigga. Like, we did try to
try to preempt you, man. Like, this ain't for you.
You might not fucks with this, but so yeah, Siberia, Crimes of Compassion, Fly on the Wall, Adams, Inside Job, Kevlar, Lucid, like just so many dope joints, and it sounds phenomenal on vinyl. Yeah, man, salute to him. I think I've listened to that album probably once a day since it came out, with the exception of like a few days here and there. So that's my number 1, Gallant Zinc. Put them tour dates out for the East Coast, nigga. I don't want to have to buy a ticket, come out to the West Coast, see you perform, man. Put them East Coast tour dates out.
Yeah, you come out here to the West Coast, I'm pulling up, and it ain't gonna be for good reasons.
He gonna be in Vegas January 25th. If I don't see a tour date in the next week, I'm probably just gonna hop a flight and come back. But yeah, that's my number 1. Fee, who you got?
Number 1, Metro and Future, We Don't Trust You. This album is the most impactful album of the year, just because of everything that coincided after this album dropped, just off the verse of Like That. Like, it ain't my favorite project, but goddamn it, it's the most impactful. It almost reminded me of that Gangsta Grillz T.I. album when they was riding on a little flip. Like, damn, y'all gonna ride on this nigga every track?
Yeah,
Yes,
every
the fuck
track.
we are. We're gonna ride on this nigga every fucking track. And not only that, we're gonna drop another album and we're gonna get more niggas to ride on this nigga again. No Diddy. So this I don't know. I fuck with Future. I used to be a fan of Future, but I fuck with him now, and I actually like him and Metro and The Weeknd together. I think all three of them niggas need to drop a project. I think that'll be a dope project. But yeah, man, I just put it on and just let it ride, bro. Just let that negativity just seep through my veins, bro. Just ride.
Hey,
on
what they call it in the MCU, like a Nexus event, where this like just creates like several different like dog. This album kicked off like
between Future and Cat Williams.
Dog, this album kicked off like the future of the game. Like it's crazy how this album just kind of like.
Bro, it was like on this album, like especially on the second one. Like, you just get the Avengers of hating this nigga Drake, bro. like nigga, you got The Weeknd, you got A$AP Rocky, nigga, you got Kendrick Lamar, you got Future, you got Metro. Just for Future to come out and say, beef? Who beefing with a nigga? I ain't got no beef with nobody. I'm just sitting here rapping. Nigga, stop lying,
like
bro.
The fuck out
stop
that
nigga.
Like this.
I didn't diss him. He dissed himself.
This album got us to find out that Cole is pussy. Like, this album just did so much, bro. It just did so. Joe, your man's is pussy, bro. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna let you have it. You good?
That nigga, that Mister, I'm the best rapper. I eat rappers up, and you got a chance to eat a rapper up, and that nigga said, "Hey, I'm sorry. I didn't really mean I eat rappers up, bro."
That rapper is his man's.
That nigga that nigga got a call from Schoolboy Q and said, "You know what? I'm sorry."
Because what makes it so worse, Kendrick is still talking shit to Cole. Like, he be sending shots at Drake, but he's still sending them shots at Cole too. Like,
and Cole can't say shit.
Like, bitch, I don't care if you apologize. I'm still riding on your bitch ass. And Cole just sitting there in the corner like.
Also, like I want to say this too. Like so Whacked Out Murals. There's like two things that are like kind of like blacked out, and you can't hear what he says. One he mentions y'all capping them. He probably says y'all capping about Diddy. Like, that's towards the end. But there's one long bar that is missing, and I'm pretty sure it was like something to the effect of, "I made this nigga Cole beg me for forgiveness." Because if you listen to the bar that comes before and after, forgiveness is definitely the last word. And Cole, you went out so sad, man. Like, I can't stomach to listen to Cole no more, man. Like, Cole just dropped all his mixtapes. I was like, I can't listen to this guy no more, man. Like
that verse he had on that that verse he had on that Yachty song I think it was last year, maybe earlier this year. I'm like, yo, this nigga is fucking spitting. But what you spitting about, it don't add up, bro. Like, a lot of niggas lie in they raps, but we caught you lying, nigga. So
no, his only pocket is how he's the best rapper, and then he's better than every other rapper. And then you got on stage and publicly apologized. He was like, "Hey, man, I'm sorry." Like, the day after you dropped the diss track, I'd never want to hear you like use that lane again. That lane is not for you no more.
Just go back to making them Sally Mae raps, nigga, and talking about losing your virginity, bro. You done.
Make them Mohila raps, yeah. Rap about why Joe Biden did.
Like my nigga Slim Charles said, if it's a lie, we ride on that lie. That nigga did not ride on the lie, bro. That nigga said, "Nah, I don't feel this way, bro. So get that nigga out of here, man."
It took the nigga 24 hours.
Chuck said Cole let Nas down.
Say he was
Ryan said, #1 Cole hater, him doing victory laps. And then Dakari said, Cole in a roundabout way said he was pussy on red leather. Oh, Ryan also said his was the Nexus event. I think Aubrey's reaction to that is what started everything. That's fair. That's fair because
I ain't gonna lie. Like Meg had a pretty good diss, and she threw like she threw like a line out there that was like, I think, like kind of like obscure, and I think like she kicked off the whole pedophile thing, but the line kind of went over. Like,
well,
it was
also like I think the whole like him thinking he a bad bitch thing too. Like I think that might have been like part of part of her attack. Blair said Cole wants to be seen as a threat, but also wants to be the humble everyday man. So he ends up flip-flopping a lot. Yes. Well, I mean, yes, that's been Cole's entire career. It's like, nigga, you could have just embraced being rich and went the Jay-Z route after 2014 Forest Hills Drive. Because if you notice, he ain't had shit to rap about since 2014 Forest Hills Drive.
And No Name made the man say, I don't read.
Made me mad.
He was like, I don't really
Might
read.
Delete Later is actually a good project, but once you bitched up, I can't listen to the I'm the best rapper alive raps because nigga, you not, bro. You not. You pussy. You the pussy.
Ryan said posted in another nigga hood like a bad bitch. Yeah, so yeah, I wouldn't trip. Meg kind of started the whole he thinks he's a bad bitch thing for Drake too. I mean, yes, Blair, yes. All of this started because of Birdman not paying the Neptunes for what happened to that boy. It is hilarious that one small thing 20 years ago has escalated to like the biggest L we've ever seen in a rap beef. And not for nothing, Drake might be a part of the 3 most lopsided rap beefs ever. And the one that he won on, we might gotta. I think Dakari said this shit. That nigga strength the schedule. Like, we gotta look at the strength of schedule.
Yeah, like
Meek Mill victory.
Dog, Meek Mill needs a chaperone in public, and that's his only, and that is Drake's only win. So can we even count that?
Yeah,
Bruh,
and
he beat Common too, bro. We not about to erase that from the history books.
No, I'm talking about lopsided. Like
it was pretty lopsided. I'm sorry. Sweet is not good.
Common fire back at that.
I'm not saying fire back. Sweet is not good.
Common fire back at that nigga.
Nah,
like,
Common got at him. I ain't gonna lie.
So, all right, so y'all giving people shots for firing now?
I don't think that victory was lopsided, Joe.
Yeah, I think that was a draw.
I don't think it was. Like, I think Drake
That's
won.
a draw. No,
like
I
think Drake won, but I don't think it was that lopsided because it wasn't that big of a deal. Like the push, the Drake Meek shit moved shit around.
Sure.
Push and Drake moved shit around.
Sure.
Drake and Kendrick moved shit around. Drake and Common didn't really move nothing around.
Yeah, because Common was already obscure, and then I still got rid of your obscure ass out of here. Like, bruh, nah.
Man, that would be like me beating up a
He said you Canada Dry.
That was hilarious. Calling that nigga Canada Dry is hilarious. I'm sorry.
Nah, we be moving.
You ain't wetting shit up, nigga. You Canada Dry. And he's right. Drake is not wetting anything up. He is not. He is not. That man on a video earlier today that hit Blue Sky said fuck Ken. Oh, never mind. I can't read that out loud. Like, he won't even say this man's name. He knows what he filed a lawsuit, dog. He called the law.
Oh dog, Sauce Walker, like whack to whack. Sauce Walker's Drake diss is so hilarious. But the fact that no one takes Sauce Walker seriously went under the radar. He was like, you be here to Johnny Blaze bear scared, and then he was like, we pulled up on you on Del Frisco's, and it was a random. It was like
that nigga Sauce Walker is hilarious
because people was like, when did you even have beef with Drake? Like, but no, if you listen to Whack, it is hilarious. Like, I'm not gonna say it's like it's hilarious. Go listen to it, yeah.
But that just further proves the impact of what Fee was talking about, because we just spent 10 minutes talking about the negativity that has ensued from the madness that was what's that album called again? We Don't Fuck With You is well, that's what it should have been called.
Come on, bro. We don't trust.
Same difference. I know we don't something you. It should have been called We Don't Fuck With You, because that's basically what the industry told us.
I mean, essentially, yeah.
Fair enough.
Joe, what's your number one?
Here we go. My bad. And if I'm butchering her name, it is what it is. But Ramon, Children of the Night.
Ramon.
Rimon.
Oh no, I was just I was picturing Razor Ramon.
Oh, okay, yeah. Like I said, if I'm butchering her name, my bad. But another one, I'm really in like this. I'm in this vibe of I want to be able to put your stuff on and let it run. So her,
hey, I'm sorry.
I know you good. Go ahead.
He really didn't call that man a Cambodian.
This nigga
man, who dog? What is this?
Sauce Walker, you gotta read the card.
Sauce Walker called that man a Cambodian for like no.
Man, what? All right, so
in his dick.
Got the hot pack What? I dog.
Buddy got that hot dick is a crazy.
Look, Sauce
ad-lib.
Walker ride
Pause.
hot dick with
Pause.
chopsticks, man. Like,
Oh, bro, this is y'all king, bro. All right, man.
Hey, listen, if I'm engineering the track and a nigga come back in to ad lib, Buddy got that hot dick, I'm delete that. Like, you're not about to record that around me. I'm sorry.
oh.
All right, my fault, Joe.
Nah,
Sorry,
you
Joe.
good.
Sorry.
nigga
man.
Roddy.
Nah, you good, bro. Like, I just, like, all right, man. Nah, this is y'all king, though. Like, all right, man.
All right, so Ramon.
Children of the Night.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like R&B shit.
Yeah, it's definitely R&B, some like neo soul type stuff, but I usually just put it on and let it run. I've been on
Eritrean.
positive like playlist like type stuff, so I said Sir, I found her through Sir. And I usually just let them run back to back. She going to run from Retrograde, Flowers to Nocturnal. That
Okay.
run is bananas.
Yeah, I just added it to my library.
Yeah,
let me-
man.
let me add that too.
That's like every morning type stuff, because I don't really be trying to be in a bad mood all day, and just being around like negative people for too long, like it just I'm cool.
Hey,
I
she
need
fine.
that.
Yeah,
That's it.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah. When AJ called out her ethnicity, I was like, okay. Her nationality. I was like, okay. Say less.
This nigga Dakari still he said you kissed Madonna after everybody peed on her.
Yo, come on, man. hey, P, chill.
Okay,
I mean,
yeah.
he,
All right.
he not wrong. He
Nah,
not wrong.
the people need to see that.
He not wrong. He not wrong.
I'm gonna listen off the strength of that picture.
Come on,
Apple
man.
knew what they was doing.
She knew what she was doing.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Roddy, what's your number one?
So my number one is Schoolboy Q, Blue Lips. If you like Schoolboy Q,
I knew it.
this is peak Schoolboy Q. Why? Because I'm pretty sure he has undiagnosed ADHD and he gets bored with things easily. Because if you're not used to the many beat flips he does, then this album like will take you out of it pretty quick. Also, he said he views himself as an A&R, so there are tracks on this album where he's not even rapping, he's letting other people rap, and it's really like a curated experience. Like I like how he approached this album. Like it's like I said, it's just peak Schoolboy Q. It's like there are parts of it there like a ball of energy. There are parts of it where he's like really rapping, but the production he chose for this album is really good too. I enjoyed the rollout that he did. And it's funny that like he was supposed to drop like thank God for me, like he was supposed to drop like all his videos. He just dumped them on the internet on one day because like I said, that's just like and when he went on tour, but it was only like Sunday nights only because it was like, yeah, I got children in school. But he like this album is just peak Schoolboy Q, man. Schoolboy Q is like probably one of my favorite MCs, and even though he has an album called like Blank Face, the rapper he reminds me the most of is like actually like Method Man, and I think that's someone who either you could take it or leave it, but like the way he like does like his rapid fire rapping and just the way that he approaches albums where it's like, okay, I'm gonna have a 2-minute song, no hook, or this one is just gonna have one hook in between two verses. Like if I had an album, basically I want to compare this to the album that I had like on him is all like the decon. Oh, sorry, I'm back. But yeah, this album is almost like the deconstruction of like the typical album structure, and what it does is like it's almost like an immersive experience because you don't really know where you are in the album. Exactly like Ohio. Like there are like Ohio sounds like 2-3 different songs at once, and you don't know where you are in the album, but everything flows. It's like the deconstruction of the album experience, and it's almost and I hate doing this because I hate when people say this, but it really almost feels like a playlist as an album, but it does it and it works because it deconstructs like the formal album like structure, and it has like so many beat breaks, and he even changes like tones and inflections on songs. Yeah, man, this is like peak Schoolboy Q, and it's probably like I actually bought this on vinyl, and I have it like because like I like it that much. But yeah, this is definitely like one of my favorite Schoolboy Q albums, and like just my favorite album of the year.
Remember when I said early in it that I can't listen to long ass rap albums, and when I see one, my ears just immediately get tired. It was literally when I saw Schoolboy Q, the track list, I was like, no. I listened to it once. Man. I listened to it once, and that's all I can't. At my advanced age, I am not listening to no 19-track rap album. And Joe and Fee can tell you, I used to be the nigga trying to drop 19-track rap albums, but I can't do it no more. I can't. Give me 12 of them tracks and put 6 of them out as an EP, and do the EP like the lead into the album, but don't put 18 fucking rap records on the album. I don't want to hear that.
Come on, bro. You grew up listening to like Joe and Lupe, bro.
I grew up listening.
Which you should be ashamed of. Joe Budden rapping for 10 minutes, and you listen to it. You should be ashamed of that.
Facts.
Hey, I just need 10 minutes alone. And I deal with things and not answer my phone. I haven't heard
this nigga would have 6-minute intros on mixtapes. I'm like, nah, man, we don't need all that rapping, Joseph.
No, we do need that.
No, absolutely, we absolutely don't. We do not. We don't need that. I tell motherfuckers all the time, don't listen to that nigga. Like that's not his podcast, not his music, none of it. Do not.
Dad, we can't listen to the podcast. That's crazy.
Don't do that, man. 10 minutes almost gave me cancer. That song, if I end up with lung cancer down the road, it's because of that song. Because I used to smoke Black and Miles of that shit in my mama garage at our old house in Alabama. And yeah, nah, nigga. If I end up with lung cancer at some point, it's because of that fucking song. Matter of fact, Fee and Joe can tell you about the time when Move Music 2 got stuck in my fucking CD player and nobody wanted to ride with me anywhere because I couldn't get the motherfucker out.
Oh no, I will walk. I will walk.
Ryan said, Jesus Christ, Black and Miles and Joe Budden. You goddamn right. Goddamn right, Rondell.
Nigga smoke them bitches to the filter, nigga.
Out there in the fucking cold too, nigga. Hoodie on, coat on.
Nigga in the middle of the winter, nigga.
In the middle of the winter time.
No heat on out there or nothing. Only heat you get is from the cherry of the Black and Mild. That's it.
Crazy.
They heat that old ass Dell from your first year of college at Miami for the computer.
Oh yeah.
Nah, that. Y'all boys, wild. Listen.
Chuck said scaring the bros and the hoes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I still need to find a girl who I turned into a Joe Budden fan and debug her. I'm pretty sure I ruined her life.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you definitely did. Oh yeah.
Like because that's not even supposed to be existent. Like that's an alien.
No.
Because we was on the IC. Me, Fee, and Joe was on the IC back in the day.
Because here's the thing with rappers like Joe Budden, like quintessential scaring the hoes music. But you know what's scarier than that? When you go to somebody's concert like that, and the chick who is at a concert like that, like the chick who is at a Slaughterhouse concert, you do not need to mess with her. Like you do not need
at all.
Need to be telling them, hey, ma, I need you to go home immediately.
Oh no, I need you to go to therapy.
First go home. You
should not enjoy crooked eye bars. Like that's not.
No. You remember when Timberlands used to make the heels? Like she got those on.
Yeah,
exactly.
Hey,
exactly.
Ronnie just said full Timberland. Ryan just said full Timberland regalia. Hey, Chuck, you gotta relax. That nigga Chuck said I need her though. No, you don't. No, you
No,
don't.
you don't.
No, you don't,
you
bro.
No, you don't.
She reciting
don't.
Joel
No, you
Ortiz
don't.
bars to you, bro.
No.
Hey, no, she
Joel
not for you.
Ortiz, one of the worst rappers of all time, dog.
Hey, thank you.
This nigga said, I wish I could find my Twitter gone, but the punchline was maybe. He said something like, I'm the 5th month in a black and yellow insect. Maybe. Like,
Thank you.
that's why you got them 2 L's at the end of your name, nigga.
I do everything my pen states like a knitted lion.
That is nasty.
Like,
Nah, dog. No.
Ashley, it's not the bubble coat, it's the bubble coat with Tim's. If you outside, if you go to a
No,
Griselda,
not Tim's, the Tim's with the heel.
Yeah, Tim's with the heel.
With the butters.
Yawa. Come on,
Yeah. If you talking about Yawa, no, get out.
I don't need to come across paths with no woman who's at a Griselda show, at anybody, Joe Budden, Slaughterhouse, Eminem. Like, it's just certain rappers that if you listen to, it's like, all right, yeah, nah.
Hey man, I remember, like, I forgot to, you know how sometimes you forget to like change what you listening to, and you hook up your phone in the car, like automatically, like it automatically hooks up the Bluetooth and plays the last thing you're playing. Mm-hmm. So I got in the car with my lady, and all she heard was like, and she's like, "What the hell is this?" I was listening to the West Side Gun mix. She's like, "Oh, turn it off." She's
Yeah,
like, turn it off.
I like, it's certain things that if a woman do, I'm just turned off. Like, don't be out here doing no parlays. Don't be out here listening. Don't be watching battle rap. Don't be listening to cocaine raps. Like, it's just certain shit that be a lady.
Yeah, like I was actually like refreshed that, you know, she wasn't drawn to West Side Gun, because had she been, I would have had questions like why do we need, like, why are you gravitating towards Stove God bars? Like why?
Why do you think Stove God rap or West Side Gun rapping about cooking crack in the air fryer is a good thing? Like, that's not. Hey,
look.
Hey, playing Angie Martinez in 2024 is crazy. Like, Angie Martinez rapping.
Hold on, now. Angie Martinez is nice on that, ladies.
Look, we always talk about.
Listened to that the other day. We not about to do that.
Go ahead, Fee.
We always talk about niggas scaring the hoes, but what about hoes scaring the niggas? Because that's a real life scenario. Like, these bitches, especially, like, I think a lot of New York women would fit the bill. No offense if you're from New York, but
Philly too.
Y'all aggressive bitches telling people to suck my dick, and like, nah, I don't need none of that. I don't want you cooking crack.
Hey man, that rapper Scarlett, she terrifies me. Like, I do not want no parts of that. Oh.
Terrifies me, bro.
No,
like Remy Ma was getting head while she was driving.
While she was driving.
How, bro? Like how? Like, you ain't never seen that video what she had to do? Like, I think it was it a lean back video?
I think it's a lean back video.
Yeah, lean back video. Yeah.
Hey, Chuck, you wildin'.
Yeah, like that tell you everything you need to know right there. Keep that bitch away from me, man. I don't need nothing like that, man. Like, why are you doing that, bro?
Hey, never mind.
Let your queen listen to Conway the Machine. Absolutely not. No, Talib neither.
Oh,
now Talib.
I don't need you listening to no conscious
but nutty nigga, bro.
Oh, we can't play no Consequence, bro.
If a woman play Consequence, I am
not until that nigga get his teeth
immediately.
Not until that nigga get his teeth fixed.
No, that's crazy.
That nigga Ricky called you out.
No, Ricky, I do not love Remy. I do not love Remy. That bitch will shoot somebody. I'm cool. I don't need to get shot. I like my bitches feminine and soft. That she is a thug. Keep that thug away from me.
Ryan said, figuring out conscious niggas was actually stupid changed my life. I mean, you're not wrong.
You're
not wrong. Just look at all the conscious niggas today and how close they are to the right wing, to being right wing nut jobs.
Yeah.
Oh, you talk about Talib? Oh,
Ice Cube.
Yeah, Talib. Yeah. Where that nigga Mos Def at? That nigga Mos Def ain't that nigga gone?
Well, he got deported.
Yasin, ain't the nigga named Yasin Bey?
Last time Mos Def was seen in public, he had a Make America Great Again shirt on. So
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Chuck Lupe be having his moments too. Like Lupe,
like keep that nigga where he at.
Lupe about if in 5 years Lupe hopped up. I mean, look at Cornell West. Like I am Cornell West side. Like
yeah.
He ain't too far from it.
Yeah, we not rolling with no Lupe, nah, dog.
Oh no, Lupe's still. Oh damn, I forgot Samurai is an honorable mention. I forgot about that.
So let me ask y'all this before I guess we depart. We talked about albums we liked. Was there an album that you listened to? And I'm not even okay. You could do that too. But I was about to say, is there an album you listened to this year that like just absolutely disappointed you?
Ooh, off the top of my head, I can't remember.
Brought up Karate and Swordplay.
Oh, you know. You know, I said it. Yeah, that Big Sean. Yeah, trash. Sorry, yeah, my bad. Yeah, sorry. I gave him the applause that he tried, but again, like no, like sorry, like you're not one of them.
Yeah, that's my pick too, because like I when I heard that Alchemist single, I was like, okay, Big Sean is rapping. I was like, and then I heard like he had another single where he's
you talking about the one where he's
samples
rapping in the kitchen?
Yeah, that was cool too. And then he has another one where he samples like Jodeci Get On Up, like he's talking about being a dad. I was like, okay, that's a cool song. I was like, I'm looking forward to this album. Maybe he's rapping again. Outside of those two tracks, I cannot tell you another track on this album. It was the most like least memorable project I've listened to all year. Like, and then of course, like in a rap battle, like is happening. So like that just got pushed to the bottom. So yeah, like that's an album that really disappointed me. Also, AJ, you're gonna hate to hear this. My boy Gallant, I can't.
You wasn't fucking with Zinc?
I can't get with it, man. I can't get with it.
I mean, it's left as hell. Like it is absolutely an acquired taste. Like the stuff he's great at is there, but he's absolutely experimenting more. Like again, Cold Star is just like the prime example. Even the joint with Now or NAO, I don't know how the fuck you say her name. Like that joint was kind of like people been waiting on them to collab forever, and that joint that's like one of the joints that if I'll get out the car when I get home if that joint playing. Like I ain't gonna let it finish.
That's crazy. It sounds like they torture people in Siberia by playing his music, bro. I'm cool, dog. He's terrible.
You a real hating ass nigga, Joe.
Nah, dog, he's terrible.
You will never catch me saying that. But yeah, I didn't really listen to nothing that like disappointed me this year because I don't know. I've learned how to avoid music that I don't like. Like if I get to like the closest would be Gambino because like I knew going in that I probably wasn't gonna fuck with it, and then I got to like a minute and a half into track 3, and I was like, nope. If I had the CD in the car, that shit would have got thrown out on the freeway.
That one also, like, I forgot to mention, that one also has a Drake diss on it, which is funny. Everybody just dissing Drake this year.
He been dissing Drake for like 10 years though.
Yeah, he has. Yeah, he has.
Like and Drake just be ignoring that nigga. He done got into.
I mean, Drake. honestly, as he should. Like that's not even one to like.
Like everybody Gambino has tried to beef with. Like Drake ignored him, and then like he said something crazy about Lupe on Twitter, and then apologized like 5 minutes later. I guess somebody contacted him and was like, "That's
like you don't."
He actually from the streets.
Like Lupe won't even like hop in the booth for that one. He's gonna come see you. So
yeah. Like you gonna get the Kid Cudi treatment if you if you disrespect that man.
Hey, chill.
The car, he said, Flo Milli dropped a stinker. I couldn't even cape for my Alabama queen.
I got like three people I was disappointed in. We got J. Cole, might delete later because see previous comments about him being a pussy. Even though I like the album, but since he apologized,
was that on your list?
It was an
honorable mention. But I'm disappointed because he copped out. Like honestly, that was a top 10 project this year, but he pussy. So now it just invalidated all the top 10 fire shit he was talking about. Bryson Tiller, because like Trap Soul is like one of my favorite R&B albums of the past like 10 years, and I keep thinking this nigga Bryson Tiller is gonna come back and give me some fire, and this nigga gives me ass every single time. Pause. And then Dark Times, Vince Staples, just because what Ronnie said, I was expecting more after the last album, and this was just like, yeah, let me hurry up and get up out this contract real quick.
Chuck, what you got to say? I know you came on here to drop some hate.
No hate.
You disappeared right when we started being negative.
It's crazy.
He spawned out of nowhere.
Don't tag my man in for some hate.
Nah, I was a little bit late, so this album wasn't mentioned unless I possibly missed it. And it's my number one, so I wanted to make sure to shout it out. But it's Lucky Day's Algorithm, which is my favorite album.
Yeah, Lucky Day Algorithm was
it was Ronnie's number 9.
Yeah.
Number 9.
So,
okay.
So and let me say this too. If you I normally wouldn't recommend this. I would say go through the entire like album, but if you don't listen to anything else, Diamonds and Teal, which is the final track on the album,
yes,
that breakdown at the end will be worth it alone. So yeah, like phenomenal album. I can't believe the album isn't getting like more love, like just in general. Like it kind of like was
yeah. That's part of why I definitely wanted to like speak on it, because like I feel like a lot of y'all would actually enjoy it as well if y'all hadn't heard it.
He ain't dripping liquid on himself on the cover.
Nah, he's not.
No, he's
crazy.
Nah. What was the name of that album? Candy Drip or some shit. This nigga, that nigga was wilding with the. I couldn't even look at my phone.
You didn't even listen to the album,
dog.
Did you listen to the album though?
Oh no, I listened to it. It was dope, but I couldn't like the cover was. I was so close to, if I had listened to the album more, I would have bought it from iTunes and changed the album cover. So when it came into my Apple Music, I wouldn't have had to like see this nigga dripping whatever that shit is he dripping on himself on the out. Like I get the ladies might love it, but I don't need to see that, my nigga. Ryan asked for the link. He said he had some shit to say. I guess we're waiting on him to jump.
Oh shit!
I put the link in the KW.
Now you talking about some hate. That's what some hate about.
Oh dang, we done tag team champions of the hate world, bro. Come on, man.
Chuck, did you have anything else on your list that we didn't touch?
Nah, I think even with me missing part of the show, I'm pretty sure y'all touched on just about everything that I was doing. Y'all mentioned the Doechii project.
That hair is crazy.
the Willow project as well. I didn't jump in from the gate because I didn't have a list like put in order because I wanted to go back and listen to everything because there's so much. Blue Lips I would have forgot about because it came out earlier, in the year, but Blue Lips would have made the cut for sure. That one was actually fighting for number one for a long time.
What I heard was dope. Or what I remember listening to was dope. It's hard to keep track of 18 tracks.
You man, come on, man. What's up in not wanting the full projects, man? It's too much.
12 tracks is a full project. 12 tracks is a full project.
All right, 18 is more full.
I'm in agreement with AJ. I don't need to hear Schoolboy Q for 19 songs. I'm sorry. Like,
I get it.
8 would be enough for me. Like that, and that's good. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nothing wrong with that. But just give me 8. I don't need to hear you.
But okay. Let me say this.
It's done to juice the streaming numbers. That's why they do it.
So that's why most people do it.
That's why most people
would
do it
because be in that category, dog.
Because all right, here's the thing. What's the difference between an album that has 19 tracks and 45 minutes versus a damn Isley Brothers album that has like 4 songs and the first song is 12 minutes long and it still equals 45 minutes?
I ain't listening to all that.
I'm not listening to a 12-minute song.
No, you gotta listen. You gotta listen. Between the sheets 1 and 2, you gotta listen.
The difference is 15 tracks, nigga.
8 minutes is where I tap out.
The difference is 15 tracks.
You gotta hold my attention for 8 minutes. There's a couple songs I can name that are 8 minutes long that I will sit there. Like you gotta be doing something with it. Like I think that's my thing is a lot of stuff now. I know I sound like an old man when I say this, but there's a lot of stuff now that the ideas don't feel complete. And I feel like part of that I feel like is because I would have added his name on here too if he had an album of relevance. But Kanye kind of kicked this thing off in the streaming era, like with Life of Pablo, where he did this. You just threw something. Where he did this thing where if you listen, because I went back and listened to like Father Stretch My Hands the other day, right? And nothing's complete. It's just a quick.
Yeah,
thought.
he was working on that album while it was uploaded to
Yeah,
Spotify.
he was
And
constantly
Right.
uploading.
So like,
shit.
but I'm saying you see a lot of that reflected in a lot of these streaming albums now, where it's like, okay, I have this thought, but I got to get it out because streaming numbers dictate that I got to have a lot of stuff for you to listen to, and it's not thought out, it's not thought through. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's
Schoolboy
legit.
Q's was fine, but there's like lapses in it where I'm like, what is this here for? You're
The
padding,
thing
right?
is,
Like,
it is very difficult to hold most people's attention for that long, and that's like, I think when I was a hip hop nerd, I just wanted as much hip hop as I could get. But even now, the shit I listen to, if Gallant dropped a fucking 18 track, I'm not listening to that shit.
Yes, you will.
I listen to it once.
If it's good.
I listen to
I
it
agree
once.
with
I don't understand this,
constantly.
dog. I don't
Yeah,
understand
I just had to bet crazy myself because I was about to say if it's good, the lift don't matter. But like,
That's what I'm saying.
I know,
Like,
that's crazy.
If it's good,
I
that's a lot.
if
I
That's a
get
lot of
your-
if it's
get
good,
your-
you will let it play.
I get ear fatigue quick now.
Yes,
my
yes.
my ear gets tired of hearing the
That's-
same voice
listen.
over and fucking over
Listen,
again. I can't. do
You
it.
are that's valid, and what Ryan said is valid as well. But there are exceptions to the rule. Like there are certain people that can't do that. They can't do a full
Right.
project and keep their interest. The people that we've talked about in this conversation are not those people. Though.
Thank you.
Like,
Yeah, because there are artists who are dropping long projects and they're basically calling it mixtapes because they want you to pick out the 3-4 Drake. They want you to pick out the 3-4 tracks that you like the most
Yeah.
and to stream those numbers.
I'm sorry, he called them playlists.
him. You're supposed to be the number one hater. You come in here.
Oh yeah, Ryan.
I mean-
what take did you have to get off? Because I think we derailed your entrance in here.
It's okay, I forgot it. Don't worry about it.
It'll come back to you.
It'll come back eventually.
That hate ain't
But-
strong enough for you, my brother.
Facts.
No, I mean the hate has been strong. I have been thriving this year. Absolutely. That's why you think I pinpointed exactly in his where all this stuff kicked off, right? Like I have been waiting for this. I've been waiting for this. I went to school with this man's cousins. I've been waiting on his downfall for years.
That is
Okay?
insane.
Like
Oh yeah, you did spend a lot of your childhood in Memphis.
I did. So that like I've been waiting on this moment because I think all of us know how stale he's gotten, how much he's been doing the same thing over and over and over again, just repackaging it. You can hear it when you listen to some of these projects. But a lot of people, if you're not even keeping up with this stuff, didn't realize that he dropped like 3 projects in like a year and a half, like Scorpion, the Certified Lover Boy, and something else. He did them all in like 18 months, and it's all the same damn
It
album.
sound like it too.
It's the same album. It's the same thing.
Hey, I ain't
over
gonna
and over.
lie. I fuck with Certified Lover Boy.
There's a couple
And
tracks
the
on
one
there
with him
that
at
I will
21.
listen
I
to.
like that too, bro.
Like there's a couple tracks on there that I will listen to, but it's just
21
repackaged.
in your
I've been
dick,
saying for
son.
years this man is a brand.
Yeah,
This
that
man
was
is a
crazy.
brand.
21
That's what he's
King,
been.
do something funny.
That's all I remember.
That's all there is to remember.
Dakari said 6 tracks of Meg can send him to heaven, 10 can make his ears bleed. Yeah, it's just certain folks like
Yeah.
And a lot
I
of
get
people
ear
in this
fatigue
era aren't
ass
built for
quickly.
that. A lot of people in this era are not built for that. Like you
A
can
lot of
say
these
all you
people ain't
want.
built for albums in general.
That's
like
what I'm saying.
Even
Like-
10 tracks.
Like I think it was Speed mentioned the Isley Brothers, or Ron mentioned the Isley Brothers, right? Yeah, I mean, back when you had albums that had to be packaged as a full process, like, yeah, you've got to formulate a whole thing together that makes that $19 purchase worth it, right? Like, you've got to really spend the time. Who's dying? You got to spend the time, like, really curating and putting that together. I'm sorry, that distracted me. But you had to really put that time in. You had, like, full-on financial investments and stuff like that. Like, now you have that, but you can get away with doing a project that's 30, 35 minutes, and you can do that right? You don't have to do like an hour and a half if you don't have an hour and a half worth of material to talk about.
Yeah.
I think my sweet spot is like 15 songs. Like if it's 15, I'm gonna give it a listen probably all the way through. If it's longer than 15, I'm probably not listening to that shit.
Just make it
I
good.
listened to it once.
Because if you can't get your point across in 15 songs, then you just don't need to be doing music. Like go write a fucking book or
I
something.
can't rock with that. Nah,
No,
because
that
nah,
sounds like
nah,
the same.
the movie conversation. This is the movie
exactly.
conversation.
It pushed
Yeah.
the button of the movie
Pretty
conversation.
much.
Dog. Like, listen, man. If the composition is there, if the composition is quality, dog, it can be as long as it needs to be. Like, I'm not gonna go into it just automatically. Like, if it's
because there are some
I gotta
albums
check
that are 10 songs long. I'm like, this is 10 songs the world didn't need.
yeah, for
there are some, and then there are some albums they're like pretty long. I'm like, okay, like I can't see taking out anything from this album. So like once again, this is crazy, but the length doesn't matter.
I have never heard an album that was longer than 12 tracks where I couldn't remove something. Even some of my favorite albums. I can always find something to be like, that wasn't necessary. You could have took that verse out. You could have did this. You could, and that ain't even me nitpicking. That's just listening. I can just be like, I ain't really need that, dog. I ain't really need that. Them last 3 tracks, like Mac Ayers, Juice Box. He could have stopped that after track 12. It's like 16 or 17 tracks. That's one of my favorite artists. I don't listen to it past track 12 because nothing past track 12 is necessary. Like I cannot think of the album that I've heard that like even No Worries being number 2 on my list. I could have did without 3 or 4 of them joints.
I can do without a couple tracks on GNX.
And that's 12 tracks.
And that might be.
And you know what's crazy about that?
I mean,
this.
I agree with that. Yeah.
I kind of agree, but actually, some of the songs that I felt that way about out the gate grew on me like over time as I listened to them, and I'd rather have space for that than they not be there.
I hear you because like that number would have been 3 or 4 when it first came out, but this is like a month into me steadily listening to it. Like I listened to that more than I've listened to any album in a while, like just all the way through, not skipping, not pulling tracks out, like just letting it play. And by the time I get to the end, I'm like, ooh, these 2 I didn't really need. I skip Gloria almost every time. And that's nothing against Gloria. I just feel like
Reincarnated is a skip for me too. And then Gloria, like I actually think
I fuck with Reincarnated. I'm sorry.
I do too.
No, I mean, no, Reincarnated is cool. I'm not trying to listen to that every time.
But it's definitely one of those tracks that like Reincarnated is one of those tracks that you don't just pull that to put on a playlist, right? Like
you hear it.
That's how I feel about Gloria as well.
Yeah, like you're listening to it, and that's a you listen to it on a playthrough, right? Like TV Off, Squabble Up, Dodger Blue, Autumn. You can pull them out and just kind of they can come in the shuffle playlist and be fine. But like Reincarnated, you listen to the album to hear that. You're not just, oh man, I'm feeling good today. I'm gonna go play Reincarnated. I want to hear him talk about Reincarnated. Right, you know what I'm saying? I want to hear him talk about Billie Holiday. Like,
I be doing shit like that.
We know.
GNX is like,
that's
again. I used to listen to 10 minutes when I woke up in the morning. Like, come on.
That explains a lot.
That explains a lot.
That explains a lot.
Shut up, Joe. You acting like you didn't know this, nigga. Shut up. You grew up with me, nigga. You know. You know what type of time young AJ was on. It was a very dark time.
This is just all I can assess from this, that the combination of growing up in Ohio and Alabama did some damage to you. So I hope that you
definitely in Ohio.
I hope that you got proper recovery.
I properly recovered. I'll listen to that shit.
Come on, man.
If I might smell a Black and Mild if I cut it with 10 minutes right now. If I heard that little opening bass line. Black and Mild might just appear in my ear.
Disdain for Tupac. Hey, who's your man?
Hey, hold on, Picard.
That's a very much.
Yeah, nah. Who is that? Nah.
Hold on.
Hey, I just noticed your shit saying don't talk on speakerphone in public.
And good for him for saying that.
Man, I hate niggas that do that. Why, like how Ron feel about niggas. How Ron feel about niggas having dogs in public places. That's how I feel about niggas talking on speakerphone in public, nigga.
You don't want to see dogs at the table side
bro.
eating from bowls and stuff?
Absolutely not.
No, I know. I don't want to see your fucking filthy mud at the table, bro.
No.
If it ain't a service dog, keep that nigga out, bro.
No dogs on airplanes or in purses. None of that.
Nah.
How MAGA feel about immigrants, that's how I feel about dogs in public places.
Hey, yo, chill.
Close the restaurant doors, nigga. Shut the doors, bro. Keep them dogs out of here, man.
Well,
Wait,
thanks-
Reincarnated and Luther are your skips? I don't love Luther as much as everybody else, but still listen to it.
I'll skip Luther.
I got
Luther is the one. Luther is the one that was made specifically for this tour. Like, you know,
Yeah.
like, it was made
I respect
specifically.
what it's
So
doing for.
yeah.
Yeah, and like with Reincarnated and Gloria and Heart Part 6 to a degree. I like those songs individually. Oh, I love Heart Part 6. It's probably my favorite track on there, but the rest of the songs set a different tone and a different vibe that I enjoy a lot. So in those, they pump the brakes on that when you get.
I think that's kind of why I enjoy those, because like, particularly like, I think Luther and Man in the Garden probably should be later in the album. Like, I think there should have been like a momentum swing of like getting to the top and then like coming back down.
Maybe
like,
that's the issue.
Like, but I think the Heart Part 6 kind of gets you set for like the Gloria and what's like Dodger Blue, Gloria are all kind of in that same space. Like, I'd move GNX up probably earlier in the project. I moved
GNX off.
Thank you.
Well, I mean, it don't need to be there, but yes,
it don't need to be there at all.
I would move.
Have you ever been a joint and you know it? Have you ever had to flip your deployment?
It's got moments, but man, like I could have done it.
No, take
hey,
it
the
off,
worst
bro.
posse cut of all time. Every nigga rapping on that. It's terrible.
Like, who already, like, every time when I was first listening to it, because they didn't have the features of the lyrics, every time I'd hear it, I'd be like, Smack, who is this nigga? Like, it's literally my reaction to have this. Who the fuck is Lefty Gunplay? No disrespect, Mr. Lefty Gunplay, but who are I didn't know who you was before.
Sounds dangerous.
And then like, why is the last nigga on there whispering?
Also, solid question. Very good question,
bro. Burn.
I will say
bro.
the one thing I appreciate about like the Heart Part 6 is the fact that the other Heart Part 6 is not even acknowledged. Like, it's like,
not
even gonna,
that was a chess move. That was a chess move.
Bro, 10 years down the line, somebody will type in the Heart Part 6 and discover a song where a major rapper is defending himself from pedophile allegations mistakenly.
And he didn't even defend himself. That's the best part.
I am way too famous for the shit you should.
I'm way too famous. Never mind that Bill Cosby's over there and Diddy is like right behind him. Like, I'm way too famous for this to be a thing that happened. Like, what?
Anyone ever heard of Darren Sharper?
Yeah, right.
Behind the hidden safety in the no.
Man won a fucking Super Bowl.
Right.
And was
put
a
the team on his
serial
back.
predator. A serial predator. Like, that man was wanted in multiple states.
Yeah.
Like, Deshaun Watson seems tame, but like, and I'm not saying that the joke. Like, if you don't know who Darren Sharper is, what Deshaun Watson did is tame compared to that.
Wilder. Yeah, Darren Sharper was wild for real. Yeah.
Like, no, I just don't know how that's the defense route that you go. Like, even when Meet the Grams dropped, he was like, "Has anybody seen this daughter he's talking about?" Didn't mention anything all day about the allegations. It was just like
the basis of this man's this was like why is there a heart emoji on the Instagram account? Like, that was the basis for this nigga. I was like, you are 37.
The pedophile was the shit that I expected. Why are you expecting niggas to call you that?
Why would that be a direction that somebody goes? Is it maybe because you have questionable relationships with minors constantly?
Because you kissed an underage girl on stage after she told you she was underage?
On stage. You texted Millie Bobby Brown.
Could you be texting 13-year-olds about their relationships?
About her breakups.
That's not weird to you, dog?
Wild guy, man.
Y'all not related.
Wild guy.
Y'all ain't got no crossover. You just like, give me her number.
Is she even Canadian?
I don't know. Somebody Google that. I'm afraid to get off of
I mean, I think she's British.
I think she might be a beans and toast. Yeah,
I think she's from across the pond.
Ron, that is crazy.
You know the nigga.
Leave their food alone, bro.
She wanted
they need to leave their food alone.
The fuck? They need to leave their food alone. Them niggas be putting peas on French fries.
Wait, he was going to
the mushy peas as well, man.
That's crazy.
Oh, damn, Rick. You might want to see if that nigga need therapy.
Absolutely. So I see that people,
or make sure he ain't on the watch list.
As the dust settles off the beef, the murder. People were talking about like, because Family Matters got stepped on, people sleep on that track being fired, right? I actually never went back and listened to it, and I listened to it today for the second time, and it's garbage. Like it's two-thirds of it are hot garbage.
Thank you.
The last bit is like cool, but like it's hard to listen to the last bit and look at everything in hindsight and be like.
He's
yeah, one of my
like that. He's lucky.
One of my last one of my
not-
last tweets is wild to say this, but his best rapping, air quotes here, his best rapping was on the track where he was rapping about not being a pedophile, because he tried to make.
You have it backwards. Family Matters was Drake's record.
Okay, we'll get it.
Huh?
You're thinking of Meet the Grams.
No, I was talking about
Wait.
Family Matters.
Family Matters, wasn't that Drake's song?
Yeah, Family Matters is Drake's song.
Yeah, that's what he's talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Family
that's
Matters is Drake. Meet the Grams is Kendrick.
Yeah, he said Family Matters.
Oh, okay. I thought Joe was thinking Family Matters was Kendrick's record.
Oh
No,
yeah, my
but
bad. Yeah, no,
I also-
that's on me. Meet the Grams is terrible.
Oh, you hate Meet the Grams, bet.
Yeah, Meet the Grams.
Okay,
is terrible.
that's fair. That's fair. Yeah,
It's not fair. It's not fair at all.
I mean, it's sinister as hell, and I was like,
very
should I be listening to this?
That is, I feel like that could have been a phone call.
Because it was like niggas like, you should die. I was like, oh,
Hey,
Like-
I'm not gonna lie to you. Telling the nigga's father you raised a horrible fucking person, the nerve of you, Dennis, that is fucking hilarious to me. I'm sorry. If you get on the track and tell my mom she raised a horrible person, you have to die.
There's nothing else to discuss here. Like
Because
We going to war
honestly-
after that.
violence.
So, like, honestly, I think the end of the beef is more hyped up because of the theatrics than what actually happened. And so, like, for one, okay, number one, Drake is not beating the "you are not part of the culture, you ain't black enough" allegations when he starts off Family Matters like an angry white kid on Minecraft.
Nigger.
You shouldn't say nigga. I said it. Like, number one, you're not beating allegations. But number two, like, going back, it's kind of like you said, going back and listening to Meet the Grams. I mean, it's like, okay, this is dark. This is crazy. Wow. I remember where I was when I heard this. And then I remember where I was when the follow-up with Not Like Us came out. Not Like Us is a hit. Yes, I understand that. I don't play it no more. Right? Like, I'll be that person. That's fine. I don't play it like that anymore. Because, like, okay, it was cool. It was funny. I was there for that. I'll play Euphoria or 616 because to me, those are better.
No, 616 in LA
tracks.
is so hard, man.
It is
Yeah.
so they're better all around songs, and like Not Like Us is okay. Like by the time I get through the A minor line, I'm like ready to turn off, right? So like, I don't think that changes anything in the dynamics that it happened, or like you do have to look at it for the situation that all of it occurred in. But like the best tracks were in the beginning, like the best tracks were the first two tracks.
Yeah,
and I don't think there's
cool.
any question about that.
Yeah, I don't think so at all. Like as far as Meet the Grams go,
Strike a
like,
chord and it's probably A minor.
as far
Oh
as
man,
Meet the
and
Grams
then
go,
he came
the
back
moment
with
is
the B
more
sharp,
important.
which is an A minor chord. Yeah,
Well, no,
I
B
ain't
sharp
all
is
that.
B sharp is on the, yeah.
It's a C major, but
See, yeah.
it's the relative key to C major. I saw the breakdown
you
video
know.
of that, and as a music theory nerd, it made
Turn
me
on what's
mad
on the charger.
because C major is not the chord is not relative to the A minor chord, unless you put a 7 on it and remove the A, then it's just a C major chord. Sorry, that was a music theory nerd thing.
It's all
Yeah, music theory nerd, and you can't listen past 15 tracks. That's a damn shame.
Yeah.
If it's some dope music theory, I might be able to. It's some now. If y'all want to start talking about whole production techniques,
ain't no-
and all that. What was you about to say, P?
Ain't no theory
Oh,
past 15.
All right, man.
All right. Well, this was a fun foray back into streaming. Been 2
Yeah,
years
you know.
since the street seen us.
Yeah, niggas got lives now. We don't stream no more.
And hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Niggas
just
got-
me, I'm sorry.
Hey, the car
Ryan, you looking? Ryan, I ain't gonna lie, you look
Steve
like
Harvey
you are in your
Raider.
office at Tuskegee University right now. But
I told you I'm going for the full professorial look. Like,
Are you locking it, or are you just going like Cornell West with the hair?
No, eventually I'll do something with it. But yeah, I mean, I just feel like I just gotta lock into the whole idea, right? Like I gotta go full Cornell West without the sellout in presidential run. But that's what I'm going for. I'm gonna eventually teach, so we might as well, right?
All
right. Well, what is everyone's final thoughts as we head into the new year? I don't know how many more of these we will do in the near future, but what anything y'all looking forward to in 2025? Let's be positive with the fact that a dictatorship is coming to us in America.
Real Ones dropped, so
real after
real
10 years
Ones
away,
is a real thing. Charles Jr. and I, that's our movie podcast. We also have 2 other members, B Will
and the biggest hater of all time, Lee. Shouts to Lee.
So yeah, if you want to hear like us like break down like movies that are really like dear to us, listen to that 2 episodes.
Them niggas broke down Ganja and Hess, and if you don't know what Ganja and Hess is, just go Wikipedia.
Yeah, man.
Do I need to?
Yeah, also on Tubi.
Yeah, am I gonna have to clean my browser when I do
No.
No.
Not to read, not to read it. It's
Okay.
it's some nutty nigga shit though.
Okay.
Hey, man.
I saw
But
I
yeah,
saw
like-
the movie cover from the episode. So okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to spoil them. Y'all gotta go listen to the episode.
Yeah,
Well,
just
I'm
go
glad-
listen to
You
it.
ain't even gotta watch the movie. Just listen.
You don't have to watch the movie to listen to the episode. Yeah. I mean, it's
Okay.
preferred, but you don't have to.
I'm
Y'all been
not
having
watching none of that
show in
shit.
production since the Obama administration, so I'm really proud of y'all.
It's true.
Hey, I have lived in 3 different states since we started on that.
We have been
started
waiting
in
on this.
Tuscaloosa.
We've
I
been
moved
waiting
to
on this
Denver.
since all the children got left behind.
Yeah, true facts.
Can't listen to shit. We here now.
Yeah, I mean, it's here after all these years. What I got? Nothing for real, man. Be good to each other as we are about to go through a dark time, man. Mutual aid, community, all that shit's gonna be very, very important. Kindness really is gonna matter out here in a way that for most of our lives it really hasn't, which just shows us how fortunate we are. But also hate on the motherfuckers that deserve it.
Be the best hater that you can be.
Be balanced, be kind, but hate on these niggas if they deserve it.
Hey, absolutely.
You sound like Cum and Pops at the end of B. Hate on this.
I just want to say too, because I told this to Ron, I told this to the chat. I am writing stuff, and by writing stuff, I mean I'm repurposing papers into scripts. But it's gonna get done.
I saw that. Yeah.
So I know I joke on y'all, but I've been taking just as long to put something together as y'all have to put Real Ones together. So it's coming. We're gonna revive the KWC YouTube in 2025.
Hey, nah, Dakari made a good point. Beyonce is stick
Yes.
again and back outside. That's a fuck.
That
That's a
view of
motherfucking
Beyonce made my neck tight. I was like, oh shit. Like that woman is. Let me stop.
Dance party with Beyonce.
But yeah, be kind. Look out for your people. Look out for one another. Do some self-work. I've been doing a lot of self-work lately. And yeah, life's short out here, man. And be kind to one another because we're gonna need it to get through all the shit that's coming. And I got music coming again. I probably won't promote it, but
I'm gonna promote it.
I'm promoted too.
Y'all ain't gotta do that.
We're gonna give it to Ron so he can play it.
This is gonna happen.
I can't
But yeah,
even
we back, man. But be good to your people. Be good to your people.
Hey, lead them dogs out of restaurants in 2025.
That too.
Lead them dogs out of restaurants.
Chill.
I did think of something.
And that full body deodorant. Wash your ass. Like that's not working. Wash.
That should not be a real thing. I agree with you.
Like
wash
let's
your
do
ass.
better in 2025.
Like just shower.
And your hands. Wash your hands. All right, Joe, you got any parting words of wisdom or anything you want to promote?
Our words of wisdom? Nah, not really. Again,
or anything you want to promote?
I just kind of been on, like, again, this positive vibe. Don't be around people that irritate you or promoting negative energy all the time, that don't let you get no word in, that don't let you get your opinion in. Like, none of that, bro.
Joe throwing a straight at somebody.
I don't even throw strays. Like, it's straight shots. It is what it is, man. But just don't be around them type of people, because it's too much negativity. Like, nah.
Like too short.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
See what you got.
Hey man, just because niggas don't like it don't mean they don't understand it. Y'all niggas are stupid out here, and I put that on everything I love.
Words of wisdom. Wise words from a decent man.
That came from the heart right there.
So you gotta end right there. You gotta end right there.
He done heard that too many times, man. He fed up.
Bro, them J. Cole and Kendrick fans piss me off, bro. They be you don't understand it, nigga. It's surface level, bro. I understand it, bro. I don't like it.
I understand that the fall off rollout is a little too real. That's what I fucking understand.
Hey, that nigga done, bro. He just need to go ahead and retire and ride his bike, bro.
Oh, man predicted his own downfall, and that shit is executing that shit in the most beautiful.
That nigga need to go back to Africa and play ball, bro. It's over.
Nah, he's 40 now. He can't do that now. He about to
Yes, he
turn 40.
can, man.
He about to turn 40 in January, dog. He can't do that now.
And we need that fall off.
That would have been my diss. I would have posted the man's stat line. Like, I just would have not said anything and just posted his stats.
Posted on the IG story. Yeah. Hey,
Read the stats.
I know we make jokes about Tony Snell, but somebody in the league get that man a deal. He need one more season so he can get his sons permanent care for the rest of their lives. He has special needs sons, and that NBA money don't last forever. So somebody sign that man to get that man a contract for 1 year. Put him on the end of the bench. If never mind, I ain't even gonna say that. Ryan, what you got, man?
Yeah.
Oh, I pretty much said it, but like, I'm working on stuff. I'm gonna do some more like historically related or historically focused stuff that will go on the YouTube channel. Just kind of taking things that I already write about and sort of putting them in a more digestible manner in short little, bits in the background. So yeah, just look out for that. I'll post something in 2025.
KWC blog back, kidswearcrimes.com. Chuck, what you got?
I'm not writing. I'm not writing anymore. No, I'm not doing that.
Real Ones podcast is finally here. Is going to be dope, pushing that throughout the next year and building that up into something bigger. I don't want to speak too soon, but yeah, it's some heat over that way. And also trying to fucking finish a manuscript. That's my 2025, trying to finish a book.
And Chuck gave me the pleasure of reading the synopsis, and
yeah, it fucked you up.
Dog, whose
Bakari, bro.
Come on, it's like, whose man's is this?
Come on, man.
Oh
Yo.
my god.
Get y'all boy.
That shit got me lightheaded, dog. But yeah, that's it for me for 2025 and the fall off. I'm here for it, dog.
Black women are dope. Period. Shout out to the Black Market Art Gallery up here in Charlotte. My homie So Will, the artist. Just wanted to plug that right fast because I haven't shown what it said. I don't want nobody thinking I'm like disparaging black women. Nope. Black women are dope. But yeah, that's it. We out this motherfucker. See y'all in 2025, hopefully. Don't nobody post nothing that'll get us arrested or shut down.
Okay, I'll try not.
No promises.
One.
All right.
Stop.
All right.